The Junub Games utilizes gaming to build bridges between communities and enhance peaceful behavior. These games aim to promote unity and combat sectarianism. The games are translated into local languages and distributed across South Sudan, as well as to refugees living in neighboring countries. Recently, one of the Junub Games won the Global Gaming Citizen Award. Here to tell us more about it is Luol Mayen. He's a founder and games developer. Junub Games, welcome to Africa 54. Welcome back, man.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Yeah.
So first, how was it like to win?
Like to be honest, this has never been my dream as someone who live in a refugee camp. You know, to be able to dream of being nominated for the Global Gaming Citizen.
Yeah.
To me, when I was at the Microsoft Theater, it was like a different world to me. This is oh my God.
Yeah.
You know, but if we focus and work hard, it doesn't matter where you come from, and that's why I want to live as an inspiration to the refugees and people that live in war that only that can they survive, but they can thrive and make big things happen.
Tell us a little bit about this game. What is the name, the specific name of the game?
So I have two games. I was generally recognized for using game for social impact.
For being
so this year, the Game Award and Facebook Gaming collaborated together. Actually, it's the first time for someone to be recognized for this.
For that category.
For this category. So it was really so great for me to be recognized as a global gaming citizen.
Yeah.
And it's helped me to connect with different people in the game industry. And the most important thing for me is to see the industry be able to recognize the power of game, because the industry has really been violent a lot. But for them to see a new way of promoting game for social good, it really gives me so much hope.
Do you know quite a bunch of games out there also just about violence? In fact, about combat. And they're very fascinating. Those are the ones that people like to watch. Of course, there's sports ones and other games. But tell us about yours and what was in your mind when you're building this particular game, when you're developing it?
First of all, I was really inspired by the war that's going on in South Sudan, to be able to create a game for social good and game for helping people on how to respond to conflict, a game that helps people on how to build peace. So I have a game called Wider. It's a board game which is actually available right now. So it's a game help players to become peacemakers and help themselves how do they own a conflict and how can they respond to conflict through game. So this is my real focus in making video games.
So you have a board game here. Say you're introducing this to a person maybe in refugee camp or somewhere. How user-friendly is this game? How would you explain in terms of the ability for people to take a game like this one and play it at the refugee camp, in the villages or somewhere else?
Actually, and that's why I made a board game, because it's a physical game. They don't need to have a video game, digital game. So the way you play the game, it has 10 action card. It has a normal card. It also has characters for you to protect. And playing the game is really very simple when you follow up the instruction.
And in terms of language, does it have any language challenges, or does someone needs to speak a specific language?
Right now it's available in English, and we are working out to translate it in different languages. In South Sudan and across the world as well.
How are you distributing this? How is it going to reach those that really need it?
So working hard right now with UNHCR to help me in terms of distribution. Yes.
Very nice. And are you working on other games too?
Yes, I'm working on a health game actually.
Health game. So you kind of focus on things that help people. Very, very commendable. And I'm happy to see you back here.
Thank you so much.
Speaking to you last time, you were still as skinny as you were last time.
Thank you so much.
Good job. That's Luol Mayen, who's the founder and games developer of the Junub Games.